a Sunday morning, man. Alright, well, gotta put something on for the viewers, you know, they're hungry. Feed them. Yeah, Chris, where's the viewers? Where's the videos? Yeah, gotta put content out, man. Gotta do it. Goes with the territory, you know. Can't sit there whine and complain, man. Gotta put the content out. Can't sit there and count. Sitting there wasting your time counting how many videos you put out. That's a waste of time. You know, gotta put content out. The viewers demand it. Yeah, and they don't take no nonsense either. Hello, viewers. Another beautiful day. Yeah, hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. What? On a Sunday morning. Sitting here playing around. I'm sitting there scouring, searching the landscape to see what I can find here on the video game front. But you know me, I'm gonna put content out regardless. So yeah, man. Can't sit there and be counting all the videos you did. That's a waste of time. Gotta put content out. You know? I lost count how many videos I didn't put out, so I don't even know. I don't even know, so I don't pay attention to it. I just put the content out and just live with the results. Anyway, so yeah, just looking for videos here. Oh, I got something for you. Oh yeah, for you Final Fantasy VII lovers. Yeah, you. You know what? I seen a video. I think it was on I seen an article, not a video, on I think Tech for Gamers, and they were or was it WCCF Tech, one of them, or Tweaktown, one of them. But they were talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Part 3. They were talking about a summons issue. I was supposed to read it. I gotta find the article, but anyway, found another one though. But they were talking about the summons, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth might have a summons issue, but I don't think summons is the problem with Final Fantasy. You know, Final Fantasy is just gonna keep going. I think what they're doing now is like remaking a lot of those games. Like they did 7, then you got the fans of 8. They want Final Fantasy 8 to be remade. Then you have the fans of 9. They want Final Fantasy 9 to be remade. Then you got the fans of 12. They want a remake too. So yeah, and so to me, Square Enix got their work cut out for them when it comes to Final Fantasy. Yeah, but you know, PC players are looking forward to Part 2, the remake. Of course, you know, talking about PC on the laptop, desktop. You know, the Steam Deck, Lenovo Legion Go, MSI Claw, Asus ROG, OXO, ANEO, 1X GPD, Odin, Logitech. Yeah, those players, they're looking forward to Part 2, the remake. So yeah, and they're looking forward to Spider-Man 2. Yeah. So yeah, man, PC players are sitting there just like waiting on these games to show up. So yeah, but Final Fantasy VII on these portable PC, it runs really good. They run really good, you know. You know, because I think early reviewers, when they tried to review games on these portable PCs, they were I think they lack patience and they lack discipline, so they were quick to judge the game before the game even get updates, you know. But now these games are getting updates and they're running even better now. So they can't. It's like they can't go back and then do a re-review of the game that they just reviewed because they review bombed it. So sometimes it's just good to like wait on just wait for the updates to come out, you know. So yeah, but Final Fantasy VII runs pretty good on these portable PCs, huh? They really do. All right, what I got for you? Sitting here running my mouth for 4 minutes, but yeah. And the way these updates are coming in now, any given hour, any given day. Yeah, you got to have that internal storage, 2 terabytes on your portable PC. Oh yeah, and go on from there, and then put your games on the SD cards. Updates are coming in like this, any given hour, any given day. Oh yeah. But when it comes to this Final Fantasy stuff, yeah, Square Enix got their hands full. You got fans who want a Chrono Trigger remake. Yeah, Square. Yeah, they want a Chrono Trigger remake. They want a what's it? Secrets of Evermore. Uh, Secrets of Mana or Legend. Is it Legends of Mana? A Vagrant Story remake. Oh yeah, we waiting. You know, Square got their hands full with all those games, man. So yeah. Anyway, what I got for you? It says here Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Part 3. Airship has a new aspect that will blow you away. Final Fantasy VII Part 3 is still a way away, but game lead developer has given fans a huge teaser for what to expect. Final Fantasy VII Remake delivered a massive adventure and a bold retelling of the beloved Final Fantasy VII. It did. Yeah, story starring our favorite brooding blonde boy, Cloud. For Final Fantasy die-hard fans, there were enough content with the rebirth to entertain them for a long time. However, since Final Fantasy VII is being remade into a trilogy of games, players where is it? Players are keeping one eye open towards the future, and now the game's lead developer have given them something to look forward to. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the second entry in the new trilogy, which reimagined the epic story of Final Fantasy VII. While we're still awaiting seemingly inevitable news of a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth PC release, fans of the RPG franchise have been eager to hear about exactly how the game developers plan to integrate some of the content and mechanics that have yet to debut in either remake or rebirth. During the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Summoning a Masterpiece event on Friday, August 16, producer Yoshinori Kaitase and director Nokai Hamaguchi shares a vital nugget of information about Part 3. It says, for those who haven't played the original game, High Winds is an airship owned and created by Sid Highwind, hence the name. Cloud uses it to travel the world to defeat Sephiroth. Specifically, Hamaguchi shares how the developers are tackling bringing the High Wind to modern day, as well as traveling around the world in a High Wind. You will absolutely be able to do that. There's another aspect of the gameplay you will be able to access from High Wind. Do something new and special while you're riding around on it. You can watch the discussion from the 1 hour 37 minute mark in the live stream archive below, which is live translated in English. Although it's Hamaguchi adds that he really wants to tell you guys that what it is, he ultimately holds back on adding any specifics. He says finally, Kaitase adds that what Hamaguchi has in store for the High Wind will blow you away. Exactly how it will captivate fans remains to be seen. However, with how stellar the first two entries in the series have been, there's no doubt it will be handled with the utmost care. While we wait for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to inevitably come to PC, you can check out the best Final Fantasy games on the platform, or get stuck in the biggest upcoming PC games you'll need to keep an eye on. Well, developers are working hard, That's what they're doing. They're working real hard at these games, to bring them up to current times, When those games came out on the NES, Super Nintendo, back in the 16-bit era, Genesis era, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 1 era. Yeah, those consoles were limited in what they could do and what they can handle. So the maps, they had to be a certain size. The story had to be a certain size. The environments had to be a certain size. And that's the developers had to use what they had to get the best out of it. But now when you got consoles like now, you go from the 16 and 32-bit era all the way up to the Series X and PS5. Oh yeah, you got some power to deal with. So now with the power and with the CPU, GPU, APU power, memory, all that, and then now you're trying to bring Final Fantasy VII to modern times. Yeah, they have to be open world. They have to be. Can't be the same format like it was like the original. So yeah, because now you can expand on the environments, expand on the story, bring out stuff that the old consoles couldn't bring out. So yep, that's a good thing about these remakes when it comes to these games. All they're doing is just expanding on the limitations that the older consoles that they couldn't do, what they couldn't bring out. So today's consoles, they're the standards, man. So yeah, you have to bring out all the little details that the older consoles couldn't handle. So yeah, and that's what Square Enix is doing. So I haven't played the second one yet, nor do I have a PS5 yet, but I ain't worried about it. I'll get around to it. Well, these consoles, the developers now, they have to bring out all those details that the older consoles couldn't handle. So when they remake them, most people don't understand. When it comes to these games, when they see these remakes, they don't understand the limitations of the older consoles. Because they were limited. If you take say Final Fantasy, any Final Fantasy, let's say 3, they made a remake of that, the Esper story. That game would be huge. Okay, that game would be huge, man. So all the details that the developers have to bring out that the Super Nintendo couldn't handle, yeah, they have to do all that. So and expand upon it. So with these consoles, man, today's consoles, you can do it. So yeah, so the Square Enix developers, they know what they're doing, man. So be patient with them. The game is coming though, that's for sure. Yeah, but PC players now, they want to play part 2. They want to play part 2, and after what Sony just did, what the Sony developers just did, talking about you got to sign up to PlayStation Network now to play games. Some PC players are kind of hesitant now, hesitant to buy Sony's games. So some will continue to buy it, but others will be like they felt a little what's that word I'm looking for, betrayed a little bit. So they're kind of hesitant on buying a game from Sony again. So yeah, so Sony got to make up for that damage that was done. So yeah, with their games. But some PC players though, they want to play the rebirth. The second chapter on their laptop, desktop, or portable PC, whatever ones that they're using. And yeah, and go on from there. But the PC ports that Sony has been making though, they have been pretty good. They've been really good, man. Yeah, it's just that the developers, they come out the blue talking about, you got to sign up to a PlayStation Network now. Sony was trying to use PC players to build their PlayStation user base. That's what it looked like. But PC players ain't what's that word I'm looking for? Ain't stupid. So they understand what's going on though. So a majority of them will still play the PlayStation ports, but some of them are kind of hesitant. So yeah, but Sony has to make up for the damage that was done in that little news piece. But besides that though, PC players, a majority of the PC players though, they want to play the second version. And I think what Sony is trying to figure out, okay, what's the next game are we gonna bring to PC? What's the next one? Is it Bloodborne? Is it what's another one here? Is it part 2 of Final Fantasy, or is it Spider-Man 2? Which one are we gonna pick? Which one are they gonna pick? So yeah, I think that's what they're doing. So we'll see what they do, man. So I think they're having like a little raffle to figure out, okay, which game are we gonna what's the next game we're gonna bring to PC? Are we gonna bring Spider-Man 2? Are we gonna bring out Wolverine first and then then bring Spider-Man 2 to PC? Or are we gonna bring Final Fantasy 7 remake part 2 to PC? So so yeah, that's what they're raffling. That's what they're actually trying to decide, man. So, but I think PC gamers though should be patient though. The games are coming though. That's for sure. And by the looks of it, Sony's they look like they're they're not gonna hold back when it comes to like bringing games to PC. I think they found a new audience. They're trying to capture it, so they're trying to bring a lot of their ports to PCs. They already brought over what's that? Ratchet and Clank. I think they got the Uncharted, God of War, Spider-Man, and then you got Miles Morales. You got Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Ghost of Tsushima. What's the other one? I think there's a couple others. So they'll be bringing more though. That's for sure. They will be bringing more. They'll be bringing more games over. But I think they're just having a raffle right now. Like, okay, like heads or tail, which one do we bring? Like, do we bring this? Do we bring Spider-Man 2? Do we bring Final Fantasy 7 remake part 2, the second chapter? Yeah, do we do it on these generations of console, or do we wait till they come out with a newer model? So yeah, just saying. I mean, affordable PC. So yeah, that's what Sony to me that's what Sony is doing. So yeah, but other than that, man, the games that they've released so far, they're pretty good, man. They're really good. I mean, to see Spider-Man running on the Steam Deck, it's impressive, man. Impressive, yeah. And watching Miles Morales, so those are impressive, man. So Insomniac, delivered on those, man. So they're fun to play, man. Whether in portable mode, or you're playing on a monitor of any size, whether like a 32-inch or 40-inch, 45-inch, or 55-inch. Those are above 55. Those games that they brought to PC, they run really good, man. So, oh yeah, yeah, and the Steam Deck fans, Asus, Lenovo, MSI, they're loving it, man. Oh yeah, OXO, ANEO, 1X, GPD, they're loving it, man. So yeah, they're having fun playing those games, so. PC players. I mean, a majority of PC players, are still looking forward to the games that Sony's bringing over. So yeah, and so does Xbox, so yeah. But as far as Final Fantasy goes, though, they know what they're doing, man. I just think, I mean, based on the catalog of games that Square Enix made between the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1 alone, any one of those, or even PlayStation 2, any one of those games can get remade. Any one of those games can be remade. So, to me right now, the developers at Square, they're having fun just having a raffle. Like, okay, which game should we remaster? Okay, Xenogears. Okay. Vagrant Story? Chrono Cross? Chrono Trigger? They just having fun, man. Parasite Eve? Which game should we remaster? I think they're just having fun over there trying to figure out which game they want to remaster, man. But they got a nice catalog of games to pick from, so yeah. But yeah, but this one, Final Fantasy VII Remake, worth it, man. Definitely, it was worth it, man. Yeah. Whether you're playing on the PS4 or if you played the second version on the PS5, you have to get a PS5 to play it. I think the second version, and then go on from there. So yeah, but it's worth it, man. To see the details, man. To go from a 32-bit system to a PS4, PS5, and see the work that they put into that. Impressive, man. So yeah, good work, Square Enix. Keep it up. Anyway, there's a video in this article that's about, what he said, 1 hour and 37 minutes long. I'm gonna leave it and take it from there. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars Star playing board, Dark Side. Go. Peace.